better if I plug it in when you think. Let me try that concept. There we go. Indeed. I'm gonna go grab that. Good.
Meditation service this evening happens to be Taize, so I am delighted to spend this time with all of you. And we're just going to take the next 10 minutes to prepare ourselves for the rest of the service. And I invite us all to turn within, just gently relax into this moment. And we just listen to the beautiful music. And in about 10 minutes, I'll bring you out of the meditation and we'll start the service. So closing our eyes, taking a deep breath, and just settling into this moment. This present moment, knowing this time is reserved for our personal sacred connection to Spirit. So I just invite us all to slowly bring our attention and our physical awareness back into the room. And as we are all here together, I just invite us to join together in song. And as we do so, and as we raise our voices, let's just set an intention and send a kind thought, a loving thought to somewhere or someone, someplace that we know needs our love. I am a light in the world. 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 You are 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 a light in the world. We 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 are a light in the world. Shine. Well, good evening. And this is our 14th year of doing Taize. So yay for us. And you know what? The best part about this Taize and the last Taize is that we missed the heat wave in between the two. So we got really, really lucky. We're so delighted to have everybody here in the sanctuary and on Zoom and on Facebook. And now we have YouTube Live. We're everywhere. So is there anyone here that is new to Taize? Okay, we have everyone has been here before, but just in case you are joining us and it's the first time you've ever been here with us, this is a service. It's a little different than our normal Wednesday night services. And at this service, we get together and we simply join our voices in song. We get quiet, turn within and meditate. And we include a couple readings. And those readings are really there sometimes to help us just shut the world off and redirect our intentions. It gives us something to think about because we've all come from a long day or a long week, and sometimes we just need a little support in realigning our thinking and realigning our thoughts. So when we go into meditation, we do Vipassana here, which is just the breathing, focusing on the breath, noticing what comes up, letting go and releasing any judgment. And then when we join together in song, there is something about singing together that shifts the vibration for all of us. Whether you are actually singing or whether you are just surrounded by the song, there is something about it. And so I invite you with the songs that we sing tonight, if you want to harmonize, you are welcome to harmonize. If you want to just sit in the quiet and be surrounded in music, you're welcome to do the same. Just knowing, they say that when we sing, it's like praying twice. So we'll have a potluck at the end, and we're always in the business of multiplying the loaves and the fishes, so I know that the right amount of food will show up. And at the end of the service, we'll have someone here to pray with you if anyone here needs prayer. And I believe the same is going to happen on Zoom. So I am delighted to share the pulpit today with Pat Wilson, who's going to give us an invocation and lead us in a little prayer.
Okay, please join me now in prayer. I turn within to that sweet balm created for me. It calms me and brings me peace. It reminds me of the one powerful, ever-present Creator, of which I am an inseparable part. Tonight, I rejoice in song, freeing my soul, and in contemplation, freeing my mind. I am so grateful for this beautiful healing service and for Joanne's guidance. I release this prayer into the absolute mind of God, knowing now is the eternal time, and so it is, and together we say, Amen. And now, please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. And so now we're going to meditate for a little bit. So close your eyes. And if your mind wanders, just bring it back. Mind wanders. It's okay.
in this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when I feel I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind, I hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. And I know this voice of love, it is singing through my life. It is all I am, every part of me. It's all I choose to be. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. So the first reading I've chosen for this evening is from Deepak Chopra's The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. And I'm reading from the chapter called The Law of Detachment. And he says, in detachment lies the wisdom of uncertainty. In the wisdom of uncertainty lies the freedom from our past, from the known, which is the prison of past conditioning. And in our willingness to step into the unknown, the field of all possibilities, we surrender ourselves to the creative mind that orchestrates the dance of the universe. And then he says, one characteristic of the field of all possibilities is infinite correlation. The field can orchestrate an infinity of space-time events to bring about the outcome that is intended. But when you are attached, your intention gets locked into a rigid mindset, and you lose the fluidity, the creativity, and the spontaneity inherent in the field. When you get attached, you freeze your desire from that infinite fluidity and flexibility into a rigid framework which interferes with the whole process of creation. The law of detachment accelerates the whole process of evolution. When you understand this law, you don't feel compelled to force solutions. When you force solutions on problems, you only create new problems. But when you put your attention on the uncertainty and you witness the uncertainty while you expectantly wait for the solution to emerge out of the chaos and confusion, then what emerges is something very fabulous and exciting. So I invite us all to turn within now, just letting go and having absolute no expectation on the outcome. Spirit, what would you have me do in this moment, in the quiet? I surrender. Spirit, what would you have me do in this moment, in the quiet? I surrender. Spirit, what would you have me do in this moment, in the quiet? I surrender. Spirit, what would you have me do in this moment, in the quiet? I surrender. Spirit, what would you have me do in this moment, in the quiet? I surrender. Spirit, what would you have me do in this moment, in the quiet? I surrender. Spirit, what would you have me do in this moment, in the quiet? I surrender.
I'm going to read from This Thing Called You, Chapter 7. Mental statements are merely a method you use for clearing up of mental images. Neither affirmations, denials, nor statements create the pattern of perfection, nor can they change it. They merely rearrange your thinking. If you could rearrange your thinking instantly, you would have an instantaneous result. If it takes time, do not be discouraged, for you are working with a definite principle which cannot fail for you. Your desire for self-expression is inherent in the divine pattern itself, and it is because you intuitively feel this pattern that you grope back toward it. Learn to trust the intuition within you, which causes you to sense the pattern. There is a stream of life running into every organ and function of your being. This stream is always there. It never stops for a second. If it did, the universe would cease to exist. Inexhaustible energy exists at the center of your being. Therefore, learn to live without effort. Activity is the joy of life flowing through you. Since no two persons are alike, there must be a unique place for you in the scheme of things. The divine pattern would be imperfect without you. Dare yourself to be yourself. Stand in wonder before the majesty. That's probably stand in wonder before the majesty and might, the beauty and power of that divine presence which seeks expression through your individual life. Accept all the good there is. Whatever brings you desire, believe that you have them. Now let us turn within, knowing there is nothing in me which can obstruct the divine pattern.
I invite you to keep your eyes closed if you like during this musical prayer. Show me the way, and I will follow, and I accept this path I'm called to. I open up my mind, I open up my heart to the truth that I am worthy by this truth. Show me the way, and I will listen, and I will hear the words unspoken. I open up my heart, I open up my mind to the voice within me. I surrender and release all fear. And I am one with you. And so we just stay in the quiet for just a few moments more. want to see. Be joy and be harmony. Hold light for those who cannot see. Have faith for those who don't believe. Be all you want to see. For you are love. Be the peace that you want to see. Be joy and be harmony. Hold light for those who cannot see. Have faith for those who don't believe. Be all you want to see. For you are love. Be the peace that you want to see. Be joy and be harmony. Hold light for those who cannot see. Have faith for those who don't believe. Be all you want to see. For you are love. Be the peace that you want to see. Be joy and be harmony. Hold light for those who cannot see. Have faith for those who don't believe. Be all you want to see. For you are love. And so it is now the time in our service for our affirmative giving. So I invite all of you who are here to take your gift and place it over your heart, and let's all join together saying, from the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. So I have a couple of announcements and some thank yous before we join together in our potluck out there. So let's see. We make it easy for you to make donations to the church. The text to give number and the QR code are on your program here, or you can go to nhcrs.org/give. Prayer with a practitioner is available after today's service in person and on Zoom. Next Wednesday night, the healing service is with Reverend Sydney Steen, and it begins at 6:50 as always and starts at 7 o'clock. And her topic is Come to the Dark Side. Also, we have Living a Course in Miracles, and this group is facilitated by practitioner Jeannie Laporte, and that meets tomorrow evening, Thursday, September 15th, from 7:15 to 9:15 on Zoom, and all are welcome. Then we have the Tween Teen Junior Church, and it's back. Sundays in the Ernest Holmes Room, 9:45 a.m. service only. And this group is led by our amazing practitioners, Jeff and Saba Doucette, and it is perfect for ages 11 and up. Bring your kids and their friends too. Foundational class with Reverend Sidney Steen starts September 20th for 10 weeks, in person only. Foundations is the first in a series of CSL classes and is transformational. Deepen your spiritual life through study, meditation, prayer, and lively discussions. It's $240 if you pay it in full, $260 if you pay it in 2 installments. So sign up online or on the patio on Sundays. Then we have lunch in the park, Sunday, September 18th at 12:30 in the North Hollywood Park. Our Love and Kindness Ministry feeds the homeless this Sunday. Volunteers and donations are always welcome. Then we have the Blessing of the Animals service on the church lawn, which is Sunday, October 2nd from 2 to 3:30. This service will include sacred music, prayer, gratitude, and animal companions, and a blessing of the animals. Bring your picture or a picture of your pet. They're trying to communicate with us from beyond. I got to tell you, this service is so much fun. There's always like a serious moment, and then there's a dog in the middle of it lying on their back doing the whole dance, and there's another dog doing that, and once we had a horse. It's really fun. Then there's the NHCRS Elder Wisdom Group. This brand new group is facilitated by Reverend Tricia Klink and Deanna, I believe it's Deanna Bagley, or Dina Bagley, starts on Wednesday, October 5th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the junior church, and all elders are welcome. Save the dates. I don't know what constitutes an elder, and I don't think we're going to put a number on that. But I know I've gotten some information in the mail that might suggest I'm elderly now. Save the dates. Saturday, October 8th and Sunday, October 9th, we have an art sale and show. Our talented congregant, Fern Saltzman, will be selling her artwork on the patio, and everyone is invited. How exciting. All sales go to our church and to fight human and sex trafficking of young children. So please plan to support this very worthwhile cause. We have Zoom virtual patio before and after Sunday and Wednesday services. We have Zoom meditation every morning, Monday through Saturday from 7:55 to 8:15. So every day of the week, except Sunday, you can meditate for 20 minutes with your community. And last, visit our website, nhcrs.org, to obtain Zoom links and more information about all of our events, and to sign up for our weekly e-blasts and monthly newsletters. Boy, that was a lot to say. Now I'm really hungry. We have people to say thank you to. We could not do this service without so many people. Mary Catherine O'Hart is holding vigil for us in our virtual support and Zoom support. We've got Brenda Jordan. She's the NHCRS host, and Jim Reimers is on our Zoom host. In the sanctuary, we've got Adam Keshen, and then we had Deborah Lockett greeting everybody. Adam was on lights and sound. Our media team, always amazing, Doreen, Nikki, and Blair. Doreen Remo, Nikki Zvara, Blair Thompson. And then, of course, where would we be without Sam Krieger leading us in our beautiful music? We just love you. Thank you so much. And let's see, then we've got Pat Wilson. I love listening to your voice. I just love listening to you, Pat. So I'm so grateful that you were able to be here tonight. And then thanks to everyone who's joined us in person and virtually. And for those of us who are here, we're so grateful. We're so grateful that you are all here tonight and that we've been able to do this for 14 years. Thank you. So join us afterwards on the patio for coffee, tea, and fellowship. And let's just turn within and pray one more time. I don't think I missed anything. Thank you, Dr. Mark. Thank you, Reverend Sidney. Thank you, Reverend Nadine. But most of all, thank you, Colleen Butler. Okay, thank you for that. Colleen Butler is out there putting together all of our food. And I mean, she just shows up. Every once in a while I'll go, oh, are you going to be there? She's like, of course I'm going to be there. And she's always here. I'm sure if somebody wanted to volunteer to help Colleen, she would appreciate that, maybe to get the night off so that she could sit here for the whole time. But Colleen Butler, we are so grateful for you. And she doesn't even know I'm saying this because she's out there working really hard. So say thank you to Colleen. Yay. Oh, and then there's me. Yeah. Here I am. Trying to bring a little comedy to our sacredness. So, and with that, let's just turn within and pray. Okay. So I invite us all to turn within right now, knowing and feeling that presence of spirit in this room, in this sacred, sacred hall. Knowing that each and every one of us are divine, blessed, unique expressions of spirit, and that we have all come here to join together in quiet and in song. Knowing that while we are each individual in physical form, we are one in the mind of spirit. And I know that this time together is blessed. This hour together fills each and every one of us with whatever it is we have needed to experience, whether we've come to just be, we've come to sing, we've come to be a little less lonely at times, where we've come to turn within and just fill ourselves up with spirit, fill ourselves up with community, and fill ourselves up with the truth of who we are, and that we are each all absolutely perfect in every single way. I know this service is blessed, I know this church is blessed, and I know our community is blessed. And I know that there are many, many paths to God, and I simply say thank you for being the center right now of this one place, one path to God. But we acknowledge all paths. We acknowledge all places, whether it be mosques, temples, ashrams, churches, wherever two are gathered in the name of spirit, in the name of love, and in the intention of good and kindness. And I say thank you for this time together. Thank you for this music. Thank you for our community. Thank you for the food that we are about to eat. And thank you, thank you, thank you. So I simply release my word into the law, knowing it is done. And on the unseen side of life, all unfolds perfectly as it was, as it is in this very moment, and as it ever shall be. And so it is, and together we say, Amen. Let's stand and sing. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Joy, I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me. Peace, I send my peace over the mountains. I send my peace over the sea. I send my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me. Faith, I send my faith over the mountains. I send my faith over the sea. I send my faith into the heavens, and it returns to me. One more love, I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Let's eat.